Hi guys, welcome to the second video of my Canada job search series. So in the first video, I shared my resume and cover letter format with you, which helped me to get 4 job interviews in just 4 weeks after I landed in Canada. So if you have watched that video already, then I'm hoping that you have your resume and cover letter ready in Canadian format, and now you're all set to apply for jobs. And this is what we are going to discuss in this video. So I'm going to share with you my 3 steps approach to job application in Canada. So this would help you to go above and beyond in your job search journey. And if you apply everything that I discuss in this video, then I'm sure that you would be able to start seeing some traction in just a few weeks. For a couple of weeks, like 2 to 4 weeks, use everything that I talk about in this video and just do it with some patience. And then you can see that after a few weeks, once your resume circulates in the market, you would be able to see some traction and recruiters would start reaching out to you. And I can say that with confidence that because I've seen this approach work really beautifully for me. So I'm really hoping that you get some value in this video and you would also be able to get your desired job as soon as possible. So with that positive attitude, let's get started with the video. Alright, so before we talk about those 3 steps, there is some pre-work that we have to do. Make sure that your resume should not go beyond 2 pages. So your resume should be crisp, concise, clear, to the point. That's why I believe that if you follow everything that I've talked about in my previous video, I'm sure you would be able to put together everything in the nice manner in just 1 or 2 pages. Alright, so let's get started with step 1. You need to edit your resume and your cover letter for each and every job application. Yes, that's true. In our home country, we would just have our one resume and we would apply for 100 jobs, 200 jobs using the same resume. In Canada, it doesn't work like that. Why? Because recruiters get hundreds and even thousands of applications for each and every role, and it is not possible for them to go through each and every resume individually. So what they do is they use AI tools which can match your resume with the job description, and then they see a match. Let's say if your resume matches only 40% with the job description, then there is a high chance that your resume would not be shortlisted. But if your resume matches say 60% or 70%, then you have a better chance of getting shortlisted for the job interview process. So there are many AI tools available that you can use to always match your resume with the job description. So the one that I used was Job Analytics. So every time I would upload my resume on LinkedIn for a particular job, Job Analytics would allow me to see the percentage match between the two. And then it would also highlight what are the keywords which are missing in my resume, which I should add to increase this percentage match. So let me just show you how you can also use Job Analytics. Search for Job Analytics, download it, and then add this extension to your Google Chrome. Now when you go to LinkedIn and search for any job, on the top right corner you can see Job Analytics tool added to your Google Chrome. And once you upload your resume, it would show you the match between the two. The tool will also show you what keywords are missing in your resume. So now you have to go back to your resume, add those keywords to your resume, and then re-upload your resume. And now you will see that the match between your resume and the job description has increased. Yeah, so this is what you have to do every time you upload your resume. And this is a very good tool that can help you to identify the skills or some keywords which are missing in your resume, so that your application is stronger and you have a higher probability of being selected for the job interview. Alright, so this is step number 1, which is going to take you the maximum time. In a day, if you're applying for 20 jobs and just randomly uploading the same resume, it is not going to help you. Instead of applying for 20 jobs, if you apply just for 4 jobs, but you update your resume every time and make sure that it matches the job description, then 4 job applications are also more than enough. And this is what I did. I used to apply for maximum 4 to 5 jobs, but on every resume, I used to spend at least 40 to 45 minutes to make some edits and make it more applicable for the job description. So once you have your resume updated, you can just click on Easy Apply and you can fill the application, upload your resume and upload your cover letter. So this was second step, easy, right? And now it's time to relax. Let me tell you, no. You have one more very important step to complete. But most people would stop at step number 2. But I want you to take step number 3 as well if you really want to expedite the process of getting the interviews and probably getting through the interview. In Canada, getting a job is another thing. That's like next step. But getting the job interview is also very difficult, especially for new immigrants, because you don't have any Canadian experience and it's very difficult to stand out in the market. So getting the job interview is a big thing and you should celebrate that. But to get to that level, you have to do something beyond normal, which I'm going to talk about in step 3, and that's why it's very important that you listen to this part very, very carefully. So in the next step, we are going to send personal messages to recruiters and hiring managers. So when you apply for job on LinkedIn, in some cases you would be able to see the recruiters or the hiring manager's name, and you would have the option to reach out to them separately if you have LinkedIn Premium. So LinkedIn Premium would allow you to send messages to people who are not added to your contact list. What do you really write in that personal message? I'm going to give you a couple of options here, and these are the exact same messages that I have sent to recruiters after applying for jobs. Then they would visit your LinkedIn profile and you would get the notification. But all of them may or may not reach out to you for interview process. But trust me, some of them would definitely do it, but you have to stay patient with the process. So the one way is you just tell them that, hi, I applied for this job, I'm really interested, I feel that I have the relevant experience and I want to check with you if you are open for a coffee chat. So in Canada, coffee chat is very common. Coffee chat simply means that you get on a call, a video call or an audio call with somebody like the recruiter or somebody working at a company, and you discuss your profile. You give them your introduction, you tell them about your experience, and then see if they find you a better fit. Then they can consider you for the interview process further, right? The other way of sending a message is that you can actually tell them that you have applied for this position and you feel that you could be the right fit because of the following 5 reasons, and then you can list down all the reasons of why you are a better fit. So for example, if they require somebody who has a project management experience for say over 5 years, you can say that extensive project management experience as one of the pointers. Similarly, if they require somebody with bilingual capability and you are somebody who speaks English as well as French, then you can say that you have bilingual capability, you speak French, you took your TEF, TCF, DELF, DALF, whatever exam, you have intermediate level or upper intermediate level in the language. So this is gonna be one of the pointers. Whether you use this format or use any other format, but please make sure that you send a personalized message to them, because they also appreciate it and they can see that you are genuinely interested in the role, and then there is a high chance that they would reach out to you for at least the first round of the interview, right? Every time you apply for a job on LinkedIn, you're not going to get the reference of the recruiter, right? And in that case, you won't be able to actually attempt the 3rd step. But in that case, what you can do is you can simply look for recruiters or HR people or people who work in the same team. So you can actually send the similar message to these people as well and say that I can see some openings in your company. I'm really interested and I feel that I could be the right fit, and I wanted to check with you if you're open for a coffee chat. That would be really helpful. So send a personalized messages to people in that company and don't be hesitant. Just try for it a couple of times and you will feel more confident. Don't be disheartened and don't feel shy, because you have come to a new country, and to really shine in this market and to get a job, you have to go above and beyond. And please let me know if this approach works out for you guys as it did for me, and I'll be very excited to hear from you. All the best, and I'll see you very soon. Take care. Bye.